Welcome back to the channel, folks, and to our second Berlin Soviet game. The first game was myself against Laurence using the red banner formation. And this game Laurence is playing against Brian, and Laurence is bringing that T34 Forward Detachment list, which is an interesting list to see. It's also going to be supported by some really nasty IS-2s. Now, Brian is bringing his SS list to be messing about with it, and he thought it's time to bring in the King Tigers. So, two very different kind of lists. Let's see how things shape up. Before we have a look at the lists, I'm going to start by looking at the mission, folks. It's a nice, simple, straightforward one, encounter. Now this mission, both players are going to start with reserves, 40% in reserve, and those reserves are delayed and scattered. You can see the dice depicted on the deployment zones there. When you get a successful dice for reserves, you're going to nominate your platoon, then roll a dice to see where it comes in. So you can't guarantee where your reserves are going to arrive. Is it going to be in the opposite end of the table from where you need them, or is it going to be right where you need them, or right where your opponent doesn't want them? So it can be quite a exciting and dramatic mission in that respect. It also is a good test of your list because neither player gets to start with all of their assets on the table. So you have to really manage what you're doing, be careful, maybe a bit of a long burner this game in some cases, or you may see an opportunity to go for an early kill. So there's a lot that can happen in a very simple mission. What have you got today?
So I'm playing SS Grenadiers predominantly. So I've got a HQ and a platoon on foot, and in reserve I've got a platoon, armoured platoon, so that makes up the core. Also within that unit I've got a unit of 4 light anti-aircraft, AA, taking missile machine gun fire.
They're the right size, folks, so we're just subbing these in, even though they kind of look as though they're full of junk.
Also in the formation I've got some 8cm mortars, and hidden in this building here I've got 4 heavy machine guns. So that makes up the core formation.
Are those Panzer IVs not a part of it?
No, they're support as well. So in support I've got some Panzer IVs, 5 of them.
And the SS ones?
SS ones, and I've got SS Hummels as well, with an observer. And then I've got 2 88s. So sitting off the table to go in as well, I've got 2 King Tigers.
Right, SS King Tigers.
SS King Tigers.
Where's the observers?
Observer's hiding down here to try and get forward to see what he can see.
It's maybe a bit too far forward, to be honest. It's only maybe 12 up.
Is it, I've gone too far? Have I gone too far up? Oh, it's true. You know what? Right. I've measured that completely wrong.
And sorry, but the 88s, are they SS or standard ones?
They are SS ones.
Right, okay. So you've got an objective to defend here and one right at the far side, is it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And it looks like the same on this side.
Each other, yeah.
It's going to stretch each other as much as possible, it seems. So we'll get Laurence to go through his list. Right, folks, I somehow managed not to record Laurence's list or the deployment, so I'm going to do it after the fact. So the Sturmovix in this list, folks, I don't have the figures, Laurence is taking them away, but just remember there is a flight of Sturmovix in here. Now, you've got the forward detachment, T34 Forward Detachment, and what you see there is almost all of that is the formation. The IS-2s, these are just the ordinary ones, not the hero ones or the guards ones. There's 4 of them, otherwise everything is formation. So there's a HQ of a 76mm Sherman, 2 platoons of 4 hero T34 85s, and then the always useful platoon of 6 mortars, and I think these are hero submachine gunners. That's a platoon of 7 plus the commissar, and then a platoon of 3 Su-76s, and then don't forget 2 Sturmovix. So this list, I'm not sure how it's going to play. It's not a list I would play myself. It's got a lot of everything but not a lot of anything. That's the best way I would describe it. And in this particular mission, where it's going to have to play from reserves, you know, it's not going to have a lot of teeth at any one point, at any one time, I don't think. So It's an interesting list. A lot of people like it, but let's see how it plays out in this game. So Brian's movement, he's got Observer moving up, because he can't do any bombarding this turn. The guy's edging up to the tree line to look through, and that's it, Brian, otherwise just staying tight.
Staying put, yeah.
Right, let's get on to any shooting at all.
Yeah, so I can bombard. I'll see if these guys can hit anything across.
Yeah. Now, these guys, they're aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah, so 3's force for concealment, 5's for range, 6 is gone to ground.
Yep.
Right.
40-inch range.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit that because I can't. I'm just missing the back end of your gun, unfortunately. So
Just be one shot each.
Yep.
the count is moving.
Yep, and
Even
this
sixes.
meeting engagement.
Nope.
Nope. So, nothing else?
Nothing else can do anything at the moment because of the meat engagement.
Over to yourself, Laurence, for turn one.
So I've got a choo-choo plane.
Yeah, starting step. It's not turning up.
Still in.
And remember, folks, we're rolling for reserves and turn 3 onwards.
Let your men.
Right, so Russian movement, we've got the tanks moving up here, keeping out of line of sight of 88s, and over there, keeping out of line of sight. Now, Laurence is going to be able to fire his artillery this turn, so you want to start with the mortars?
Yep, going to range in right on the big 88 that tried to shoot me.
So these guys are just trained, aren't they?
Yeah, so hitting on.
Threes, I'm aggressive.
4's.
Well,
no.
first of all, ranging in on 4,
yeah.
going up to 5. On 1, 2.
Start.
Right.
And then I've got some.
76 mils, SU-76s on the hill.
You can shoot maybe your tanks. I think they've only got.
Probably on a tank 2. Can get a bale maybe.
Yeah, shoot some there.
So, self-spotting onto the Panzer IVs.
They've got a skill of 3, so hitting on 4s.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's not been an overwhelming Soviet barrage in the first turn, folks. Right, Brian, over to you for your turn 2. Turn 2. Right, Brian, you're playing at KG and you're not doing any movement?
My movements are still off the table. I need to wait till my tanks and my tanks are on to move forward.
Yeah, you're just keeping those Panzer IVs safe, because they're SS ones,
Yeah,
so they're aggressive, hitting threes
you've got
up
to be careful
against
with them.
T34s. They're hit on. Are they aggressive as well?
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit
All
of a
right,
slug,
okay.
slugfest.
Aye, so they just got this sort of the crafty rule for being heroes. Right, so shooting.
Yep, so I'm going to try. I'm going to try a bombardment first of all. Mortars onto your mortars.
Okay, you can probably. It all depends. I want to see.
I've got a template here.
It might be possible to squeeze that in to get everybody, but you can maybe also squeeze it in so there's no terrain. So it's your choice. You can go for 4 on a 3 on a 4. What's your
Skill on these guys. Let me just double check because I think I will get them without the terrain. Let's just try and get rid of some of them as we can. So my skill is a 3-up veteran.
Well, you can go for all of them on a 4 or 4 of them on a 3.
Let's go for the wall of them. That's probably the wrong
Too
thing
right.
to do.
That's well, it's only a 4, so
Yeah. So the first go. No, second go.
there you go.
Yes.
Right, so I think we'll just roll 6 dice here. They're all much for much,
Yeah.
I say.
So
Now you guys are aggressive, so that'll be 4 then.
Just roll them all together. They're all the same.
Yep. 3.
3 of them. 3 hits.
2 potential kills. 2 kills,
2 kills.
which is what you need to stop them being reroll misses.
Right, so I'm thinking. Do I go for the same with the humans or do I go for these things in there? What's the top arm of those things like?
1.
just one.
Your right tank will be 3. So you kill him if he rolls a 1, bail him if he rolls a 2.
So again, I can use my spotter just to try and range well.
Although I think they're from the Team Yankee book, so I think I've got top armour 3.
Is there such a thing in Team Yankee?
Just following the idea.
If I'm rolling it, hitting, rolling in on the aggressive.
Well, you're rolling in on the terrain, or depends where you might be able to get your range in from where you're looking. You could put it behind them, Laurence.
Yeah, try and get the.
See if you can.
I've got to try and get
Somebody you can see from that observer.
I don't know, I can't. So it's.
Yeah.
It's tricky because of that.
There, but
He probably could, to be honest.
Is the Humo's
It's
going to do any damage to that? Am I better taking these artillery out?
Well, artillery's top armour 0. Can you see them?
Without it, I have to put it in front of the ones.
You'd only be able to just get the end, I think.
2 of them, I could get 2 of them. And
I
that,
don't know. I was going to shoot your guy, but I don't know if I could have seen him.
yeah.
But he's going to put the range in attempt to the side, if
To
you
the
see what I
sides.
mean.
But then if I'm only going to get
You're
one,
probably
so
only
I'm
going to
just-
get one, or one of them plus some T34s.
Right. But I could possibly take those out and that's use artillery from that end on.
Yep, now your HQ
Yeah.
can spot.
HQ can spots. I'm going to go for that. Humo's into these guys across here.
Right, so you can place this now where there's no
No
terrain. Oh no, where's the template? It's coming from a different angle. There's going to be terrain whatever way you do it.
So 4. First go.
Right, so 4 dice now. He's got to rotate it first.
I was just practicing.
That's a good practice. You've got to keep those dice. Right, 4.
4 of them. And the auto hitting now.
Right, oh my
3
goodness.
fails.
3
Right.
fails, 3 dead. I think they're auto.
No, not in bombardment. Only in direct fire.
So,
A firepower
right, 2
2.
up. It's 2 up. Right, so 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think it's the glory to the
They're
mother.
not. Yes.
Oh well. They've gone from rerolling misses to rerolling hits. You got ranged in markers?
Yes, no, yeah.
Just-
Keep down.
I'll get them down there. Right. So you're 8 to 8s now once you've done that.
Probably nothing left for the 8 to hit unless you can still see them.
One of them can see 1, I would say.
Just put those 2 down. 2 of them in there, so. And can the 8 to 8? No, because it wood's in the way to see across to that hill.
Yeah, you're pretty blocked in by the wood.
So I can get 1 into that remaining guy.
On 2 dice on a 6. It's cocked. Ah, 1 and a 2. Right, anything else in shooting, scooting, or any such thing?
Yeah, so.
What about those Panzer IVs? Have they got any targets?
Force can.
Have you got line of sight?
Up at
Past.
that hill. I
Yeah,
think
you
the
got-
last guy probably has.
Check your range then. 32.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. So yeah,
So one guy, is it?
I don't know. Depends on. Can you see from your end, Laurence?
How many from that line of trees can see past the other trees onto the hill? Sorry, Laurence is going to shoot you with a laser now. He's got to see.
1.
It looks like 1.
This guy can't take it.
Well, then he's. Can he target it? Nah, looks like 1 to me.
May as well have a go.
Right, so it'll be. Didn't move it. So 2 dice on 6s. Because you're careful, eh? Did you say they were?
No, they're.
Are they aggressive?
Yeah, they're careful.
Careful, yep. No. Right then, anything else?
No, nothing else can do anything. at the
Shooting and
moment.
scooting?
Shooting and scooting. So I'm wondering whether or not I want to maybe. Well, you can't shoot and scoot, but you can do a
You can shoot and scoot.
still move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering because if you're going to start coming in here, start hitting me, you can only do 4 inch.
For instance, well, pass your test first.
Yeah, that's to tell you if you can do it or not.
He's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. Right, so that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Laurence, your start step turn 2.
It's an unpinning
Nope.
and a run away.
He's staying. He doesn't care. Or he doesn't know what's happening. Right, you're playing. Plane is coming.
We're talking.
The plane is coming in against the Hummels. There'll be 2 planes, 4 attacks, anti-tank 8 against the side armour. That could hurt. And there's less Hummels and Panzer IVs.
You got to do a cross check to
Yeah,
assault me
that's
over
it.
that wall.
It's a 2
Yes,
up.
it's a 2 up though, so he's not too bad. He's coming in for a quick hit.
So I'm just going to see what happens.
These guys don't have any Fausts, remember folks. This is a DD book and they've not paid for Fausts. So the T34s, is that a tactical?
Yeah.
And they're coming out, see if they can have a go at those Panzer IVs. So there was a bit of messing about, but there's not anymore.
Plane.
Right, shooting. Start with the plane.
4 shots needing 4s for them, aren't they?
And they're aggressive 3.
Oh my god, but they've skill 4 in there. They've got a good skill or something.
So
SS
they
has a
have
good skill.
yeah, skill 3 up.
Right,
And
so
assault 5, so yeah.
Okay, so 3s for... Yeah, 3 hits, 1 in each.
one each. So with that attack 8 against side armour.
1.
So straight to firepower, which
So
is a
the-
4 up.
Yeah, so the guy closest to the wall. You're dead. Dead.
Dead Bale dead. Ouch. See, this is why I was glad you didn't have the Sturmovix against me. I wasn't glad you had 8 anti-tank guns against me though.
They're probably one of the best planes in the game, although the...
Well, the fact they've got 2 up save as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Oh,
Terminator armor. So we've got 4 shots
right. These
against your...
Panzer IVs.
I think
Anybody
they'll-
short range?
So I think the chap at the front definitely is. So the first guy is close, the rest are long. So the close range is on a 4,
4.
and then on 5.
One.
Just the 1. So it's against 12. So it's, yours is 6.
Going up to 7. And that bounces.
Oof. Oof.
So I can shoot my T34s at the, because they're 8 inches away from the platoon.
If you shoot at the 88s, you wouldn't be able to assault the guy who's more than 8 inches away from them.
So not the platoon.
No, it's the team you want to assault.
Okay, let's just shoot 6 shots at the,
This MGs.
yeah, so 8 shots. Right?
Aye, 8 shots, MGs,
4,
into them.
5.
So if we go on the ground, short range on 5 sounds. 2.
2.
So who do you want to apply them to?
I'm going to shoot them at the back.
Right,
And
so
too
he
close
wants
to
to launch an
danger
assault
close.
to him, but if he puts it to the back, then you can still, as I understand it, you can still do.
No, I think I'll do it. Yeah, just do it on the back. It's fine. You can.
On the back,
Oh,
so I can push them to the front.
too close for danger close. Too close for a mistake target. You couldn't shift them from there, but because he's
Can't go.
he's no he's passing over the choice to you. So you want to try and shift one
Yeah.
one at a time. 2 doesn't do it, right? Okay, so right, 3 up safe.
3 up safe for the guy there.
No, and then yeah. So 1 firepower, 6 up. Oh, doesn't it?
Dead.
They're pinned, so they can't do nothing.
Your 70, your issue 76s.
What there? So he's 28. What's his direct fire?
Wait, anti-tank
24. He's just going to range in with artillery, might as well. Give it a wee bit of fun. Third goal.
So how many are under that? Right.
You coming for?
It just needs to be further away from the plane as well.
Yeah, how close can you
So
go to
just
the
from
plane?
here, so
How close can you get to the plane?
that's fine.
You're going to get 3 of them there then.
Let's do 3, so third attempt, so 3s, 4s, 5s.
Yeah.
Just 1.
1.
So top armor 2 against top armor 1 against anti-tank 2.
Shove that on it.
Now I'll take it to the one at the end.
Oh dear, a chance for a bail. He's bailed,
Failed.
but they have protected ammo and the thing. So
Should get back in again hopefully, but
right, anything else, Laurence?
No, just gonna start.
So you can get 2 in there.
I'm gonna do the cross checks.
Right,
So the guy on my left Guy on the right.
So you're over. So there's no defensive fire here. They're not within 8 inches of the 88s for a point of contact. So
So skill is 4 up. So
2 chances to kill 1 base. No. Right, you got to motivate to stay in the fight. Are you fearless, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Which means probably wrong.
Nope, stay. So you've got choices here. You can stay in the fight or back off. If you want to stay in the fight, I reckon you can get one guy to join the back there, him to come around this side. I don't think there's enough space to assault.
In the side there now.
So you can get 3 onto them.
Can I actually do any damage without a Panzerfaust?
You can bail them and they've got to pass some motivation or run away or so on. So you're going to do that?
Just do that, run around. So 3 hitting you on. Oh my god.
I think it's 4s
Yeah.
for SS. I think
Yeah,
they're trained, but they might have a better assault rating.
I think hopefully. SS Panzer Grenadier platoon. Assault 3+.
Yes, yeah. Right, so do 1 who can only hit him,
Right, so yep.
and then 2 who can hit either of them. Okay, so 1 each.
1 each.
Yeah, so it's the guy to my left, my right.
Right there, okay, so motivate to stay in the fight.
And they've got 4 up.
So back off and then you can just consolidate back to your foxholes. So that was a question of what could have been. So they just fall back to
6.
right with 6. They can move as well. Just to let them through. As I understand it. Because it's a unit that breaks off. Anything else?
Just tickling you to see, testing you.
Well, if anything, it felt like a tickle. Right, is that
No,
it?
that's me.
Turn 3. Prime motivation, so
So what about any motivations?
they didn't take a hit, so they're okay. You got a remount to do?
So I've got a remount on the Tiger.
Panzer 4 doesn't get in, nope.
No, and a remount on the
Hummel.
Hummel.
He does, and then the last stand on the Hummel. He's okay, so he can stay for another turn. Right, this is turn 3.
So I get to roll
Yeah.
dice. 1 dice.
No.
4? No.
Not coming in.
Right, so, range him
Turn 3 shooting then, Brian. You're going to try and use your 1 single gun
on
to range in just
back.
on the outside of there, using the observer. He can't quite see the hill
Get rid of
proper.
that. Gotta try and get rid of that.
2 ain't going to do it. 4 will do it though, because they guys have a 3 up skill. So there's 1 gun under that template that you could, from where you could see. So you need a,
It's not going to
how are
do
you
it.
going to do it? You needed a 5 with a reroll.
Right, okay, so I'm going to have all my tanks have a go at your tanks.
Right, so there's 4 Panzer 4s, they're active. I think they're all going to be at long range. Maybe we'll double check that, Laurence. Because they bailed out 1
This is probably the one that was in
shot.
range.
Yeah, this guy. He's probably close.
Right, okay, another guy.
He's long, so.
Right, 1 at shot.
So one shot, 2 hits. So hitting you on
Yeah, it'd be
4s, 2 hits. And those guys,
And then 4 at long.
and hit you on 5s.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
No, so it's 1 hit. That's 5 hits in total.
So there's 2 at shot, 3 at long. So here's the thing where you can do your shenanigans. You can swap. See the one that's got 2 at shot? You can try and swap that with one that's got 1 at long, and you don't. Oh, well, so much for shenanigans.
So the 2 short is
6 against 11.
11.
Nope.
That won't do it.
Will we just roll that there?
Yeah.
So is that 2 shots out? 2?
Yeah.
2 potential, won't you?
He's a goner.
He's a goner.
Yeah, next guy, he's
That's going to be 7.
11.
So it's a potential bail. So it's bailed out. Next one. It's a 1, so potential kill. He's gone. And then last one, potential kill. He's gone.
Oh, believe me.
I hit the 4 in
So 3 dead and 1 but you've got 5 hits but 1 doubled up. That's a sore one. They need some help over there. Right, the rest of your shooting, Brian, you've still got
So
mortars, which are
mortars.
ranged in, and maybe what, just
yeah, just keep going with that, I suppose.
try and finish him.
Finish him off. So they're already ranged in.
So 1 chance to hit on a 3. That's a hit. Right, Laurence, he's taking a hit, so reroll successful. He's fine. He stays pinned.
And what we're going to run.
They're going to stay on the ground.
They're going to stay on the ground, and this guy is.
You've got one who can see him, but then you'd have to give up your going to ground
Yeah.
to potentially shoot.
And I want to keep the going to ground because these boys come around the corner again.
Yeah, I think they might be back.
Yeah.
So, Soviet turn 3. First of all, you've got a rally. Yep, and then a last stand. No. Right, you've got a remount on that T34. Yep, and then a last stand. Yep. Then you've got
Plane.
reserves. Nope, and plane. Nope. And maybe be a turn off keeping the heads down for the Soviets, but we'll see.
A plum.
Right, so they're going after the guys because they've heard they don't have Panzerfaust. The rumour is out they don't have any Panzerfausts. So they're going in for another try. And over there, you're just going to stay put and shoot.
Yeah.
Right, where do you want to start shooting? Start
It
here?
doesn't really matter if they're pinned or not. So I'll just shoot their main guns at them. Yeah, we're talking.
Right, now, who are you
going to
targeting? Bear
Target.
them. You should be 2 inches further back, though, so that mistaken target probably will be an option for you, Brian.
So I can put the one at the front ones because if I get the doors you can't assault.
Uh-huh.
So I'll try it.
Right. Yep, and the second one? No. So one of them can go to that one there, right?
Yeah.
So make it save.
Yep.
Saved. No, oh, another one saved, sorry. So one at the front saved, one at the back saved. Right. Before you do anything, see those 2 guys there, don't forget they can go for the 88s on the hill because they're elevated.
That's a good shout.
They're not going to go into the assault anyway. 6, 1 hit. 6 is a save.
Whoa. And over there I've got 2 shots with my T34s hitting your tank that's not bailed out.
And I think,
I'll just shoot the bailed out guy because he's close range. So
right,
yeah. Yeah, just do 1 hit.
1 hit now then.
5
So that's
5
equals.
It's a short range, so that's 11. So there's a chance to kill. Build again, so you have to do an immediate remount test. 6 is fine. He's staying around.
SC-76s just re-range in with
Right.
3 tanks.
So 2 of them, and we'll do one separate. Aye, so that's going to be 2 hits because they're aggressive and they bail. Everyone hits. So do your save for your bailed one. First of all,
Tank.
he's fine, and then the other 2. 6 and a 5, so they're okay.
Okay, and then just this
Assault again.
phase.
So 2 cross checks.
So this chap.
Yep. 2 rolls to hit. No. Right. Motivate.
Motivate.
Yeah, you've got to. Now then, is he within 6 of the.
6 of the commander.
No.
No, that's the edge there.
So you're going to have to pull back
Pull back out with 2.
6 inches off him. So you move your guy so that he is no closer than 6 inches. That goes for everyone in the defending platoon. Right, and then Laurence, you can consolidate. If you want to go over that wall, you'll need a cross check. But you're kind of like going, oh, wait a minute, there's 88 there.
And now they're in the open, but I just wanted a bit of fun to see what happens.
Okay, well, they are doing
Consolidating back.
a 4-inch consolidation move, so it should get them behind the chimney. Right, that's you done then?
Yeah.
Shooting and scooting, is he shooting and scooting? Is he staying putting?
He's staying putting.
Right.
He's brave.
Staying rooting to
He's
it.
waiting for his medal.
Turn 4.
I've got a remount to do here.
Yeah, got a remount
Let's
in
go
the last
outside.
stand.
Last stand here.
And then those guys are going to, because they broke off, they're going to have to do a motivation as well.
To what? To stay put or
No, not to rally.
to rally? If
So-
not, then the.
Start with them.
So let's try and motivate these guys.
No.
Now, they definitely,
Is he within 6?
of the commander, should be in this time. Yes.
Aye.
So I have to reroll that. 6.
Right, so the unpin, which means you've got some freedom of action. Right, so you've got a last stand to do on that.
Stand across the hummel.
Yeah, he's gone. And then a remount on Panzer IV at the end.
At the end.
He's back in action, which is good because he's kind of blocking that street to a large extent. Right, and then you've got 2 dice.
2 dice this time for reserves. So, open.
One's coming in. Okay, what's it going to be?
King Tigers.
Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're over where everything else
Not
is.
where I wanted them.
No.
Not where I wanted them.
Not here. Now remember, you can start within 16 inches of the corner of the table, but it might be a bit of a cross-check nightmare getting through there.
Charges the order of the day,
King
isn't it?
Tigers will come on from the corner, tactical up to here.
I need to be really lucky to get.
Yeah, I'm going to move these guys up as well. So these are 10 as well.
10 is tactical, yeah. So the Panzer IVs are going to come up through there, and oh my goodness.
In my infantry.
Taking these infantry, really important. Check. I ain't going to do it.
Oh no, so they could be in big trouble.
Yeah, and you can see the Panzer IVs, folks, moving up to there. Right, so is that it for movement? Okay, so you're thinking to give them some more protection, you want to do a smoke barrage with a mortar spotted by a HQ. So it's going to pass over terrain, so you'll need a... What's his skill rating? If he's spotting it.
He's spotting it because his skill rating might be different. What's a good idea? HQ. Skill rating 3.
3, right. Aye, old hands and things like that, isn't it? Or old hair. Right, so 4 will do it. So we'll lay a smoke screen down here, folks, but we'll just carry on with the shooting just now.
So they're not peeking out enough for me to shoot them, which is annoying. So it's going to be the Panzers. So I've got certainly 1, 2, potentially 3.
Yeah,
you
you
can.
got 3.
3 at short range then, looking for 4s.
Oh, so yeah, just nice in there. That coffee.
Oh,
3.
right, 1.
Only 1 hit.
So 11 against 6. It's bounces.
Yeah.
So the 2 King Tigers.
They've got to go for the SU-76s. Now they'll be short range, careful, so 5s.
1 shot each.
Hey, that's the way it always
Look
goes.
at that, guys. That's the King Tigers for you.
That was me with the bloody Jag Panthers in the last game. Right, so that'll be it, eh?
That'll be it.
And there's no shooting and scooting going on, so...
Got last man for the
Right.
T34.
T34 start step,
He is
3 up, no.
no
So he's going to go, just to add to all your
my misery.
problems. Right, so now you've got plane. Oh, sorry, reserve, sorry. Reserve coming in, right, and then plane. Yes. Right, so what reserves you bringing in?
I'll bring it in my tanks, surprisingly.
Right, the IS-2s. Right, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the far corner. 5, 6 in the far corner. You're probably thinking, I'll need to see that huge pile of smoke over there. You might need it.
What are these tanks? Are they anything super?
The IS-2s, they will absolutely smash your Panzer IVs to bits, unless you can get around the side and then get lucky, but your King Tigers will eat them up.
And they can't, can they hit a King Tiger in the front?
No.
No, they're going to go anti-tank 14.
Right, your plane. You can stick that down somewhere and
Yeah, I'm going to shoot some
Panzer IVs on the side. Drop some bombs on King Tigers. We'll see what they do, folks. So the plane's going after the King Tigers with bombs. The cannons won't do it against side armour 8, but the bombs might do it against top armour 2.
right,
The T34s are going in again. They can try machine gun some infantry.
first guy,
IS-2s.
second guy, third guy, fourth guy.
Oh.
So the fourth guy is
Fourth guy is not getting over the wall, the rest of them are.
So they'll be on your template.
But still firing through it.
And He's going to be half on this wall. I think he just turns around.
That'll do you, because you're going to be potentially assaulting though. Getting awfully close to those 88s. Right. Is that it for movement?
Yep.
Firing. Got one here, you can see an 88 outside the smoke template. 4 now. Are you SS?
Yeah.
I saw a bit of hit.
I'll just check. These
Oh
ones.
wait,
might
did they
be-
fire last turn?
No, he didn't know because he might have fired it.
No, so they'll be going to ground.
Okay.
So they'll be a
So the other 3 will shoot at the infantry.
right.
Ow! Ow!
Now, here's are you using main guns? Because I know they're again.
Yeah.
Did I not take him in?
You failed, remember?
Failed.
No, it was the rally, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll do machine gun.
Right, so that's 3. You need another 9.
3, 4, 5.
Don't worry, you can't get any more 6s. No, I'm tempting fate by saying that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll roll another one.
There's one more. 2, alright, 5. Right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically,
Yeah, different row there.
right, so let's roll because it's important for who.
Start at the end.
Right. Saved. Saved. Dead. The third one along.
Goes along. Come here.
Saved. And dead.
He's 2 dead.
2 dead and they're pinned.
And I've got 4 shots here at your pans of 4s needing 5s.
Well, it's 3 normally,
6s.
4 range, 6 conceal. 3 normally, 4 range, 5 concealed, 6 for slow firing.
Not a sausage.
Nah, the big guns are doing nothing today.
Alright.
What about your 76s? SU 76s?
They're going to fire directly as well. It's got 20,
See if anyone's at short range.
24 inch. So he's close, long. So the 4 shots at close on the hill needing 3s.
Yeah.
And then 2 on 4s.
Yikes.
So 1 long, 4 short, anti-tank, and 9.
Right,
and
okay.
6.
So,
So one was short, did you say?
4 short, but here's the thing, you just apply them. Everyone's going to take 1 each. Now you can do shenanigans here and say, right, there are 4, 4, you can try and push one of those
Back.
short range
Yeah.
hits.
Try and push one of the short range back.
No, there you go. Right, so,
4 short range. So
no, there's only 2 of your tanks at short range.
only 2 of them at short
Yeah,
range.
so they can do the saves. A 1 and a 5. So that's not enough. You need a 6 for a bail. Right, and then a 3 at long range.
Just roll on.
No, so
No,
you're going to do
Chance of
a
hit
hell of a lot of
as well.
chances to kill. First, Panzer 4.
So the one, it's got this one here.
Right. He's dead.
Here.
Dead.
This one here.
Dead.
This one here.
Bailed.
This one here.
And dead. SU-76 is all the way.
I may have to get one.
Was that the little tiny wee thing?
Hold on a minute. Their front arm, their anti-tank.
9.
Probably doing it again.
What I was confused a little bit.
They're not anti-tank 12.
It's 9, yeah.
9.
Right. Hold on, we're going to VAR. Right, folks, I'm screwing things up. All day long I'm doing 76 mils as anti-tank 12 for some reason. We checked on the recording. There's 2 tanks dead. Which is still pretty damn good from anti-tank 9. If you roll a 1, you know, that, most anti-tank can kill you. So, we're on to the Sturmovik now. So, what's its rating? It is a trained, so about 4 plus to range and plus 1 for the terrain. First attempt, second attempt, third attempt,
4th attempt.
5th attempt, 6th attempt, 7th attempt. Well, we're on 6 so far, guys, and you can only get 3, so you know how effective that was. Right, so any other shooting from the Soviets? Any shooting and scooting?
Just assaults.
Right, okay, so you're going to, right, 8 inches. See what can potentially...
Well, I might go,
Now you have to go the shortest route.
So you can't go this way.
You could go there.
You can go that one.
2 could go in there, so it'll be cross checks to go in.
so first guy towards me.
2 and a 5, so they're fine. Right, so clobber, first one. 3 and a 5, so this guy in the end is away. And then you can motivate to counter, and this time you get a reroll.
Yep.
Right, so if you wish, you can run in like that.
Yeah, I get the 3 of them in.
Short route to contact. Right, it's all going to be hitting the one guy.
Needing what to hit you?
3s. 1, just the 1 there. So top armor 1. 6 hasn't even noticed you're there. So motivate to counter. He does, so he can move in. So 2 attacks. Bob check, sorry. 4, and the other one you've got to do it even if you don't move. 4. Spun off a 1. Right, 2 chances to hit. 1. So we'll just take him away. So you have to motivate to counter. Now you're going to be outside of 6 inches now, so just a 3 up. Right.
Yep.
So you can clobber.
2 back.
Yep. 2 hits because it's a 3 up for the SS. So you're fine, and then motivate to stay in the fight. You do, right? Okay, so when you just roll the 2 dice, and I don't think that's too much here. No.
I thought it was a boggin check.
Oh, that's your boggin check, sorry. Carry on. And then roll to hit. Right, so they're gone, and that ends the assault. So you can consolidate.
So I'm going to...
We'll come back at the end of that. So the T34s are consolidating. They're trying to protect that objective. Now that they're on it, it's going to make it extremely difficult for Brian to do anything about it. That was a very strong assault. The smoke will all go next turn. One guy didn't move, but he's beside the objective, so I don't think that matters. Right, Brian, it's over to you. Turn 5. So in starting step, first of all, the smoke will go away. Let's get rid of that to make it nice and clear what's going on here. You have to be able to contest that objective now and try and stay alive. What have you got? You've got Panzer Grenadiers.
Panzer Grenadiers.
Now, that's your last reserve. We're going to roll 3 dice, so they're automatically going to arrive. So it's 1, 2 is that corner, 3, 4 is the back edge, 5, 6 is here.
Here comes a 1.
Oh, it is.
Right.
That's not going to work. So
they're going to come over there. So come back for movement. Right, Brian's going to try some blitzes. So what do you want to start with
I'm
then?
going to try blitzing the Panzer 4s because I can get the 4 to get into short range.
3? Probably not. Unless you've got your company commander near them for the old hands rule.
So let's just double check. Panzer 4.
There you go.
Panzer 4, trained 4.
No.
Yeah.
Right, your SS.
So
You want to find it in there? The SS King Tiger, that's sorry. But a 6 will do it. So you can reposition
the 2 King Tigers.
2 King Tigers to get line of sight.
At the guys there.
And
And
there.
these guys are going to have to move 2 up.
Yeah, you have to move them forward, but remember they're now at a penalty.
Yeah.
So there'll be 6s anyway.
And then one was at short, which should be able to get you anyway.
That's still be a 6.
At short range.
Yeah, because it's 4 concealed and failed blitz.
Because the unit failed the blitz.
Right, and then over here, folks, just so we show you this, all these guys try to just keep that alive in the hope that they can kill things, and then we'll see where Brian brings in his Panzer Grenadiers over in that corner. Panzer Grenadiers coming in over here. That hedge is stopping any further movement. Unfortunately, they'll have to cross-check it next turn.
Start across here.
Right, turn 5 shooting. So, right, so you've got 188 that can shoot down here and 1 that can only see him. Everybody's in the open, so 3s to hit. So that guy first. So he takes 2 hits, so it's going to be straight to firepower. So 2 dice. Right, so he's a goner, right? And then you've got 2 who can hit any number, but targeting that guy in the open. Oh no!
Oh no, disaster strikes. Disaster strikes.
Oh well,
I'll take it.
that is bad news.
That is bad news.
Okay, right, the rest of your shooting.
And I'm now
Well, we'll cover that, we'll do the rest of your shooting. So you've got your three surviving Panzer IVs?
3 of them, yes.
Shooting up the hill, short range, because of the failed blitz, you'll need 6s, because those guys are careful. This is on the...
Does the one that did move still only get 1 shot, or does he get 2?
He'll get 2.
So there's 4 shots in total coming in. 3 and 6s.
1. So 4 against, that's going to go straight through at short range. But you can be straight target on somebody at long range.
That's fine.
Oh, right, okay. So he's dead. Right, the King Tiger's at long range against the ISs. 2 shots, no, 4 shots because you blitzed. Looking for 5s because of concealment and range.
Oh, good.
But 2 hits, so 11 against, oh, got up to 12 against 17, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Right, so that's 1 fail and 1 potential bail.
11 and 5, 16.
Yeah, but it's long range.
Oh, because he's right. It's a potential kill.
He's bailed.
Potential bail.
Is bailed. So 2 bailed, so
Not very good.
aye, that's okay. Right. Shooting and scooting.
Yeah.
They've not really got anything they can target. You can't hurt them and you're too close anyway.
So do I move my Panzer IVs out of the bloody way?
Well, your Panzer IVs, 2 of them moved. So if you were to shoot and scoot, it would only be the one that... Oh, but you failed your blitz, so you can't.
Can't.
The only thing you could do is potentially shoot and scoot the King Tigers through the tree line if you want to progress forward, or just stay put and fire from there.
Because you can't, but you could probably get around the side of me if I do that.
If you get too close, there's always a chance of that, yeah.
Yeah. What's the speed of these little things in the hill?
The SU-76 is tactical 10.
Well, let's just see. I'm going to try a blitz anyway, just to see if I
A
can
shoot and scoot?
Shoot and scoot, just anyway.
Yep.
It does.
Now you've done it.
Your first one.
The Panzer IVs, yes.
Panzer IVs, but these didn't. Yeah. So they could potentially move 4 inches up.
After a cross check.
I'm just trying to think. I'm probably better sitting where I am and just taking the cover.
Right.
You can't hit me at all on the front, but only the side.
Can't hit on. And those SU-76s can bail you on the side.
And if I was to sit there, you'd be able to get round at the side of me quite quick.
Potentially bail you, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to kill you first and then move up.
You are going to do it. Okay then.
Yeah.
So do your cross checks. Cross
First
checks.
one? No. So one gets
So
across.
the second one gets
Just-
over.
And they're just going to be sitting with these sort of engines.
Right, there you go, it's quite fine. Okay, so that'll do you then, yeah? Right, so what have you got to do? Oh, right, remounts, yeah. So what do they do on there on 4 up?
Closest to me.
Right, they're both back in.
And then I've got 3 dice for reserves.
Well,
Just
one's
getting
coming,
1.
and then you're playing.
Plane.
Planes are coming too. So what do you want to bring on from reserve?
I think you only had one left, didn't
I
you?
got my commander and my infantry
Okay,
platoon.
the machine gun platoon.
So I'll just take my machine gun platoon.
Submachine guns, it is, yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Oh no, the worst place, coming in here. So, Lawrence's movement, these guys, they're actually not too far away from that, to be honest, after he moved on from, with dash from 18 inches. He tried to follow me, didn't manage it. Plane's going here, they're going to stay put. The IS-2s are hiding behind the hill, the SU-76s are staying put to try and kill some more Panzer IVs, because they're loving it. So, let's go over to shooting.
The plane, let's go 4 shots.
Right. So the
against-
plane's using its cannons.
So can I use the anti-aircraft?
Oh, of course, aye. They can also do anti-aircraft, but they would then,
Self-defence anti-aircraft, don't they? Yeah.
and then they wouldn't be able to shoot in your turn.
Can one do it? Because one can't shoot in my turn anyway.
Yeah, suppose, aye.
Because he can, but he's out with a 8.
Right, so what's the rate of fire on these guys? So, these guys first,
What, hitting you on?
4s, I think it is. Right, 4 hits.
4 hits.
Right,
I got
so,
2 up.
4 2-up saves.
2 up 6, bloody hell.
One's failed though, so one
Firepower.
4 up £5. No, it'd be 5 up for a 20mm. A 6 does it. That's the first Doom of Vicky's I've ever seen shot down. Right, now an 8 to 8. This 8 to 8 is firing because it's pretty much blocked. So what happens next turn might not be important. 1 dice, looking for a 4.
1 dice, only 1 dice in anti.
Yeah, because it's self-defence, unless it's got dedicated anti-aircraft in your...
I think it is dedicated. I'll just double check. Oh no, I think it was self-defence. But you thought 8 to 8s.
Well, they used them.
I think it's just one shot.
Self-defence 80.
1 dice in, looking for a 4. No.
Oh no.
Right, okay, so that's that. You can now do 2 cannon shots.
Yeah, one
One hit. And you're targeting this guy.
Yeah.
So you get yourself, make sure you're within 4 inches.
I didn't want to put it in the hill in case it fell off.
Right, okay, so he's within 4 inches, so there can be no mistaken target. So make your save.
So that's a 4 up
4 up save. Nope. And then your £5 are 4 up.
Yeah.
No.
He's pinned though, isn't he? Hit by.
No. Because it's not a template weapon.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's shoot up some.
Clobber these guys. So all your guys going to shoot, or you're going to split?
Well, I don't think that half track is the half track at the back within 4 inches.
I think he is.
So that template, yeah. Yeah.
So like we're gonna shoot up with machine guns, the soft thingy, so 4 dice each.
So all of them against the half tracks.
Yeah.
Right, so these will be 3s to hit. So you have 12 dice looking for 3s. And these are unarmoured tank teams, so it's going to hurt.
Let's roll these ties. So we're hitting on 3s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll them again. 5, 6, 7, 8. So exactly average.
8, so 2 each. Right, we're going to have to roll these because get particular. So about 4 up.
4 up,
Save.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
you rolled 3 dice there and 3 saves, but it doesn't count. So the first one,
I used to do that.
oh well, saves anyway. Next one. Well, 2's going to be a fail, so he'll be dead. Next one. He'll be dead. And the last one. He'll be dead. Right, okay, just say they're all dead.
Just 2 dead.
There's 1 left alive. Right.
And so 4 shots against the.
Right, is this all short range or long range? Because he might have just...
They're all. He's close. And he's long.
Right,
They're
okay.
close.
We'll need 3s.
And they're long.
4s. Okay, 1 hit. So this is anti-tank 9, not anti-tank 12.
There's the short range one, so it's just my normal
2's chance to kill him.
chance to kill him.
Bailed.
Failed.
And your ISs are just staying behind the hill.
Yeah, and the wimp.
Right, so are you want to do anything over here?
Hell yeah. Because. Well, it would be take the whole turn, wouldn't it?
It's going to be a wee mad wee dog invading the room in a minute.
Was it like with your mod? Was it not moving big or
No, it's a tiny wee thing.
I'm just going to do it just for giggles. So
So cross check to come out. Right,
and then the guy in the woods behind him, he's out with.
he's going to be out with 4, yes. So the other guy, is he going?
Yeah, he's going in.
Okay.
So you get your.
defensive fire?
2 shots of defensive fire.
I'll do it.
Yeah, so 2 firepowers. So first, doing separate. First guy,
The guy nearest the hill.
he's a goner, and the other guy is just a bail. So he'll bail 2 inches away. You got a bail marker or something? Right, lovely. He'll be dead. No, that'll be like that. Right, so,
I'll just shoot and scoot with these guys.
right. Extra 76s are pulling back, going defensive. Oh, looks like wee Cooper run upstairs, got confused and ran away. Whew.
Oh, I heard too much noise.
Normally that's straight in, see what's going on. Right, anything else?
No.
Right, turn 6. Right. Right, Brian, so you've got some things to be doing here. You've got one left alive, so that's going to be a last stand.
Oh, is he, okay, is he dead? Is like a,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't turn him over because all that stuff was going to fall out.
Right.
So he's okay.
Okay.
Right. Then you've got any bailed out?
Bailed out tank across there.
Panzer 4, right? He gets back in.
Back in again. He's okay.
And all your reserves are in, aren't they?
Then, so it's just now
Onto movement. Panzer Grenadiers coming over. 2 got stuck on the hedge. So the King Tigers, one's came through the hedge line, a tree line, one's moved around. The Panzer 4 passed a blitz to get up onto the hill to stare at IS-2s. But there's some Su-76s to kill.
Move around.
One of these moved up in the assault range here. He was already in assault range. This 8 to 8, to be honest, it's a very little move. You'd be going like that, right? But you're going to be hulled down from this side of the hill. It's a dash move. These guys do not have a tactical move. And he fired last turn as anti-aircraft anyway. So it's for potentially for future turns. Those no longer dug in. Right, so that's some stuff going on here. Those guys try to go over to help, and then an assault going on over there. So we're over to shooting. Hold on. Right, so where do you want to start?
I'm going to try the 2 shots from here.
Right, so
Here.
there'll be concealment here. So you'll be looking for 4s. Oh well, 2 hits. Right, 5 power on the bailed one. It's dead. The unbailed one is bailed, but he will then go during the assault phase because there's nothing left to defensive fire. Right, next.
So across that end, I'm going to have my Panzer 4s take 3 shots because they moved.
Right, on the Su-76s.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a second. No.
I think he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, so I would say
Concealment.
there's probably going to be concealment for one of them. Right, so one will be looking for a 5.
So 1 looking for a 5
No,
and 2 looking for a 4.
yeah. 2.
2 hits.
So 6 against 4 against 11. Sorry. So straight to firepower.
Straight to firepower from 2 of them.
They're goners.
I think. Was 3 there?
Aye.
3 up. Yeah, so they're goners. And then I've done a blitz move with a
No, you did a tactical.
tactical move, so they just.
You'd like to have done a blitz.
Yeah.
Right, so they're going to get concealment from those wrecks, which is quite handy.
Hit you on 4s then. Because you're not letting 3s, are you fearless or yeah?
Are you careful?
Sorry.
These guys are aggressive.
So hitting you on 4s. 1 hit.
1 hit. So still got a chance to get a bail. No. Firepower. It's another one.
Bailed.
Right. Okay. So is that it for shooting?
Yeah, can I shoot and scoot? Yes, it is for shooting.
And as far as shooting and scooting go, well, what will happen here is
He
here
assault him and he's
Yep.
a build out tank, so he kills that tank.
he can assault and there's no chance to motivate, so he'll die and then you can consolidate
So
these.
just consolidate back onto the.
Yep. Right, and then I don't think you've really got any shooting and scooting to do because everybody moved.
Everyone moved, didn't they?
Yep. So we're over to Laurence. So you start step, you've got a remount to do on a
Yeah, so
IS.
the chap here.
And no, he's not going back in. Your last reserve will come in, see if you get your planes. No.
I think
That would be
he's
too good.
decided enough was enough.
Yeah.
I
And
think,
then
yeah, so I've
Where's your
just got my
reserve?
HQ, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
anywhere in the back edge, so you can at least come on and help them. Right, we'll come back after movement. Movement. These guys are running up. He tried to follow me, but they said no, which is a pity because that's going to put that objective under real stress. The HQs coming along there, staying with the IS-2s, and they're going to shoot at the tanks. So there'll be 3 shots from IS-2s looking for 4s. Right, 2 hits. Anti-tank 14 is going to go straight through.
They got 2 uppers, I think.
Yeah. So 2 firepowers, 2 dead,
2 dead
Panzer
Panzer
4s.
IVs.
So it's coming down to just 2 King Tigers left. Both sides are smashing each other to bits here. Now you've got your 76mm commander who's moved up. He can get 1 shot, but he'll be on a 5 because he's slow firing. No. And these guys,
Yeah, that's fine.
that's probably it, eh?
Yeah, they're just going
There's
to...
not much else
I was
left.
going to do some... The theory was, I think, was to shoot and scoot round the hill so they at least would have to
Right.
move.
Okay, okay, in that case, just put the HQ in a position where it's not going to block the shoot and scoot, right? And then your shoot and scoot, no. They were a 3 up as well, the IS2s.
Okay, let's boogie.
Right. Turn 7. Right, you're starting step, Brian. You've got last stand to do on that thing. It's fine. You've got last stand to do on that Panzer IV. And way over there.
3.
3's fine, they're fearless. They're SS, eh? And I think that's it for motivation, so it's on to movement. So you're moving, Brian, you...
So I moved, I've done a blitz to get the machine gun
Right.
up. I've tried to spin these guys up, but one guy was refusing to go over the edge.
Aye.
These guys have all stayed put because they can get shots where they currently sit.
Right.
And obviously these moved last turn, so...
Have they dug in or anything?
Well, I was thinking if they dig in, because I want to range in.
That's fine.
They can still do in. So they did dig in,
Yeah.
but they're going to try and range in as well.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing to stop you.
You
Just
can
says
do
you,
both.
well, maybe it says you can't.
Can you?
Maybe you
move?
can't. Because it says you can't use movement, work at movement rate of fire. Probably not, actually.
What are you trying to do? Sorry,
So
spot
if I
and-
dig in and spot, I can't do
I
both.
don't think you can...
So if I don't dig in, I can spot.
I think digging in only counts as moving for your rate of fire thing. So I don't know if it would...
Because you can't, an observer can't observe if he's
Yeah, you
moved.
can only have, I think, one action, I guess, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would say no. Because you're busy.
You're digging in.
Spade. You're digging in.
You've kind of got to be doing nothing to observe, really, eh?
Yeah,
We'll go with that, and folk can tell us in the comments if we're wrong.
We're not going to,
Right.
can't do both.
You got your 88, so you can fire through as
Yeah.
well. Right, so where do you want to start shooting
I'll
then?
do across here first of all. So I'll do the
Right,
machine.
so what's
guns.
his moving rate of fire?
2. It's
Right.
not much, but at least it's got 2 shots
So
here.
3's to hit. 2.
2 hits.
2 saves.
coming up.
2 saves.
Right, so
8,
4 of them.
4 dice from the 88, looking for 4s for range.
12 HE.
Aye,
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 coming up. 1.
And 1 away, so I'll just grab 1 guy. Right, then... Is that it for there just now?
Yeah, because they can't see anything themselves. The only one that could have called them was them, so...
Well, they can see the corner of that roof. No, they have to really see the front of the roof. Right,
Yeah.
right over here.
So I'm going to take the King Tigers first of all. 4
Right.
shots at your, whatever those things are
Yeah,
in there.
4s, yeah.
I have 2. They've got concealment. Oh well, 3 hits.
3 hits.
So you want to try mistaking targets to put 1 on. Well, can you see? I can see 3.
Just hit them all up on the ones that are...
Yeah, because the other one's probably...
Do you want to do them individually? Just roll
Well,
them?
it is debatable, but you could probably...
You try your mistaken target. See, and that maybe right. Okay, so it's going to be the front 3.
Front
One of them
3.
being bailed out, so roll them separate.
So, first one. Bailed one.
Hold on, he's got to do saves.
I was going to do
Sorry,
saves.
I'm getting. Did you
It's
to get a save in this
closest to the
case?
wall.
Size, yeah.
A 2, then a bailed, and then nah. So firepower. So the first one
First one. 5.
dead, bailed one, bailed, other one bailed. Right. So you double bail. That's got to motivate. And he doesn't. The HQ. Is he within 6 inches then?
Should be.
Yeah, I reckon... Not good at 6 inches, but I reckon...
Should have killed the HQ first.
Yep, he's okay. So you can get a reroll. Yep, that'll do it. So the one in the end is
One's dead.
that's it, and then the one in the end is dead. Right, your Panzer
4 is going to go at... Well, I don't think he can do damage against those, can he?
no.
So he's going to go at the HQ.
Right, okay, so you're looking for 4s.
2 hits.
No, yeah,
HQ's alive.
he's still alive. Right, okay.
And that's it.
Nothing else. Right, so we'll go over to Laurence.
If they,
Oh,
sorry, if they dug in, can he still fire at this guy through here?
did you roll? So you rolled successfully
Yeah,
digging?
dug in, yeah.
What are they armed with? It's probably submachine guns.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably a 4 inch, is it?
The HQ? Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, range 4 inches.
No, you're not close enough. Right, so that'll do. We'll go over to Laurence for his turn 7. Right, Laurence, motivations.
so this chappie over here...
He's in, and then the other one. He's not, but a reroll. No. Okay,
He doesn't like it.
And then you're playing. No.
He's scared.
Right, over to movement. Going to cover off movement, so these guys are going in for an assault. Over there, the IS2s are getting around the hill. So forcing the King Tigers to move. And the HQ's just staying for support. So, ready for shooting? Where do you want to start?
Let's start here. So we've got 2 shots needing...
Right, 3's normally 4 conceals, 5 for your big nasty weapon. That'll go straight through.
Right, so 2 up.
And that's it. The last Panzer 4 has gone. Right, so I reckon you've probably got about 12 shots here. Now, 3 of them are going to be... Oh no, they didn't move and they're dug in anyway. Right, so 12 shots. 9 shots rather. Looking for 5s because they didn't shoot. Just dug in. 2, 3. So, just 2 on second in command, just say.
2 on second command.
1 failed, but he's not dead yet.
And
Yeah, I feel right. So 5 power on the company command, what he's dead, and the second in command. Nearly. So just got that. And he's away. Right, so let me just...
I don't know if there's any other shooting to be done.
No, because your 76mm can't see anybody.
I don't know if I've got any of that. I think he could probably still assault.
So the potential from here and here, and it's
How
what we
many dice
have.
has he got?
2.
3.
Still 3.
Ah, you got to do it.
Now, if you go for him,
No, you're safe.
it's safe.
That's the only defensive 5, but it'll be 3 for him because he's not pinned. Right, and then you can mob that. You'll be able to get with 3 into... Oh, is he going that way? Right, and then 2 into that. Right, so defensive fire.
So I'm going to take 3 from the leader.
Just roll 6 dice.
3 hit your 3s. And you
Yep.
us, and the aggressor, sorry. Oh, only
3.
3 hits.
So,
That'd be enough though. And then, how many from him?
No,
That was it.
That was it.
so where do you want them to go? Brian, your choice, you can apply.
Can I put the 3 of them into?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all the same.
yeah. Okay, 1's away. So I just take the guy at the back. Right, so you can clobber him, and what do you hit on?
Whoopsie daisy.
Right, okay, so we were saying it's a 2 up in assault, so against the HQ, it does it though, right? And then 2 against the half track. It does it, so the half track goes as well. So you can now consolidate. That'll stay as a wreck.
Destroyed,
Aye. And consolidate, and that will be the Soviet turn.
Just now they've been added.
Right, okay, that's the consolidation completed there, folks. So we'll go over to Brian for turn 8. Turn 8.
You
Yeah.
just need to kill them or the commander.
Yeah.
Gem formation is now got one platoon there. The mortars and heavy machine guns in the house that everyone's just forgot about. They're just having a wee
Just sitting
party drinking their snaps. Right, so you got to decide what you're doing with your King Tigers now.
So I need to bring the King Tiger up into that hill, so I'm going to try a blitz.
Blitz won't get you on top from where you are.
Right.
So it's going to be a tactical move.
We'll move onto the hill then.
Yep, to be able to see over it and shoot down.
Where we go on tactical to hold down?
Yeah, hold down. Yeah, I just hope you don't get back in the other one and come up the back and then shoot me.
Just move the Rex.
Right.
And then these half tracks come over that one at the dash. It's not, maybe if move it way back a bit so it's not with an 8. Right, so we'll go over to shooting.
Right.
Right, so you're going to start with 88s. Is any of them visible? They were out with the 2 inches.
Yeah.
Right, so that you can't see them with the 88s.
Right, okay.
And the 88s ain't going to have line of sight on anybody else. You can try and dig that one in. As soon as it moved forward. Nah.
And I can't do the mortar,
I think the mortars no, because the hill's in the way.
so I'm going to just have the machine guns
So
first
about
of all.
8 shots to anybody who's within 6 inches.
Take the first 4.
Looking for 4s. That's 2.
2. And then the next...
6.
6 shots.
So I think there's only going to be 3 guys here. You can measure it, double check it, but I think there's only 3.
It's got within...
6. Oh no, there's another one.
The other one.
Right, okay, 4.
four.
So who you want to double up on? The commissar?
Yeah.
And who else?
This one here.
Right, so you want to shift that commissar to a single hit? Yeah. So the commissar, do his save then. He rolls a 4, and then 2 on this guy. He's a goner, and then 2 on the guy behind him.
He's a goner.
And then 1 more.
He's
okay. So there's 3 guys left in there.
Right, and then this guy's going to take
right.
3 shots.
Okay. Looking for 4s again. This is a flak half track, remember?
I think.
Yeah.
Is that cocked? Do that again.
Do it again. Right,
3 hits.
3. So 2 on the commissar. You want to try mistaken target?
Yeah, I think it's...
Right, okay, 2 on the commissar. Oh, that's why he's a commissar. Another guy says, I'm not a commissar. But there's bulletproof cover here because it's through a wreck. So.
Is the guy in the buildings as well?
Oh, is there? Right, okay. Right, we'll have to remember that next time. Right, 5 power to get him.
1.
No, so you're okay. So 4 left there now. Right, King Tigers.
Yeah, so 1 shot each.
Yep, looking for 3s.
I'm thinking, if I kill his commander, the game over?
That'd be 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I may as well go for the commander then. Try and kill the commander.
Right. 1 hit.
hit.
Now you want to use mistaken target to attach on. And you do.
Oh,
So try get your save.
I'll do it on him.
Oh right, aye, well done, aye. So you attach onto the build out one, so now do your save on the build out one. No, do you 5 power, Brian? He's build it again, see if he likes it. No, well, that's not good, but he can reroll because of the commander. Nah. So he becomes a wreck.
that was terrible.
Sorry. Whoops.
Because I've still got bloody 3 tanks left.
Yeah, if he gets around beside you, it could be quite funny.
This is a nightmare. I should have just gone for the big ones.
Right. Next.
Shoot and scoot. Can I? Because they
No.
moved, so
Nah, no shooting and scooting.
nothing.
It's over to Laurence.
Bad move.
Right, Laurence. These guys are pinned. See if you unpin them. What's that?
6.
Right, okay, so you've got 4 guys who can maybe do something.
Let's...
But the guys are in half tracks, that's the only issue.
I think it's do or die. Let's just...
It's going to be so much defensive fire there. There's 3 half tracks, the
What
flak.
else am I going to do? Just
Well,
it's going to get shot.
We'll sit here for 10 hours. Because
Yeah,
you may be able to do something over here.
I know. I'm going to align my no step back was the motto or something.
No step back and too many steps forward. Did the guys come out the building? Or are you going to leave them in?
No, he's gonna sneak up on him.
Alright, he can launch an assault from there. If you leave him in the building, he can launch an assault from
the
there.
building.
He'll take the burn markers.
Right, and then what you've now got to do is just drive past those King Tigers.
That's not good to do. Well, they get I'm pretty sure they're pretty fast as well.
You'll be able to get around, no bother.
Well, they're
10.
10. So I might have to step on your...
It was worth a gamble. Was it worth a gamble? I don't know.
I could have won you the game.
But now I could lose the game.
At some point you have to, even with King Tigers, you almost always have to survive the flank shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if my plane arrives.
Oh, I play now.
He's
No.
off back to Moscow.
Right, so I'll just go straight into shooting then.
Well, he's going to drive over.
Oh, right, because he might get a bail. And you want to keep on with them anyway for motivation. Right, so where do you want to start?
I'll start with my T34 and get
Right.
the bail for
So,
Christmas.
4 ain't going to do it. Just because
He's on the hill though. Oh, he's
he's
slow going in here, slow firing. Thing.
slow firing, yeah. But hold on a minute.
But he's
Right, those are wrecks. Wrecks are low terrain, but one of the wrecks was on the hill. We had to move it. So there is concealment from a...
okay. So these are hitting on 3. Are they veterans or are they?
They're aggressive. So you just have your penalty of 1 for slow firing.
So 2 4s here.
A 1 and it's always the same as whenever you get around the side.
That's amazing.
Fluff the lines. Right, over here. He's quite vulnerable. Those, the best you can do is a bail. You could get 3.
Just gonna shoot up the half track man.
This one.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 12 dice. Looking
3, 4,
for
5, 6.
Threes.
So that's 4,
5.
5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9.
So 9 saves on this poor wee guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then one more. Oh, so far.
No, you're dead. It's a 4 up.
4 up.
Yeah.
It's a half track, yeah.
So he's
Wasp but no cigar. Right, he's away.
right.
I don't think I'll. Well, I could just charge and die in the. So what have we got? 12 dice. Hitting on 3s. So on average, you'd hit me
8 times.
8 times. Right. Yeah, I'll chance my luck that you're going to fluff your dice rolls too.
That one there, you would get concealment from that one.
No, I'll just
Hang on and see what
hack
happens.
forward the
Right,
life.
okay. So Brian, I don't think you've got any motivations, so it's just going to be
Movement, and
What are you
this
doing
guy,
about
first
this?
of all, to get him up, you can move the full.
can't get within it of him.
Here then. Now, is it worthwhile me coming out the half tracks?
If you come out, you can then move in, shoot, and then assault.
And I've got all these guys to shoot as well, haven't I? So yeah, may as well, eh?
Right, here come the Panzer Grenadiers.
You just
So-
turning your turrets, or are you
Well,
moving?
I always get confused with this. If I turn the turret, that means I've got a 50-50 chance that you hit me in the hull and hit me in the side, don't I?
Yeah.
But you still get your 2 shots.
Or you can risk a blitz, or you can try your shots, and then if somehow he's still alive, you can do a shoot and scoot.
Over the hill, yeah. I'll
So you
try
just
that.
turn your turrets.
Just turn the turrets.
Right, okay, so any other movement then?
There's nothing else left.
Right, so you want to, where do you want to start shooting?
Oh yeah, I want to try and get this out of the way first.
So these guys are going to miss us. 2, 4, 6. He's not going to get shot. 8.
8, 1, 2, 3,
Looking for 4s into these guys.
7, 8. Oh, that's not
Okay,
good.
1, 2,
3
3.
hits.
Right, it's close enough so there can't be any mistaken target. So you want to put it in the wood and not in the bulletproof
Yeah.
cover. Right, okay, so 3 saves. One of them's going to be your commissar.
Commissar Kettle. Is that like
Another 6. Oh, one's away.
Right, and I've got 4 shots with 88s.
Yeah. Just really rubbing it in. 1. Just the 1 save. Commissar.
Commissar is no more.
Is that important?
For motivation, yeah. And then you've got 12 dice from half tracks.
So here's the first 4.
There's 2, 5.
So 5 in total.
No, what is it?
6, 7, 8.
8. So 4 each. 1 is in bulletproof cover. Do him first.
So bulletproof.
He will well.
Doesn't need it.
And then the other one.
He does need it.
So there's one guy left alive in there. Right.
Hopefully he legs it. Now
King
across
Tigers.
here, King Tigers. They say they've rotated the turrets.
Right. So 4 shots rather. Looking for 3s.
Oh
Right.
no!
So he's failed. Right.
All of them?
No,
Oh,
he's got
one.
he's got 1. So if you get a 6, yeah, you could still stay alive. Nah. 5 power. See if they can actually pass a 5 power. Oh,
Yeah.
they did. So they killed 1. Right. And then Brian, if you
Shoot
want,
and scoot.
oh, I do your shoot and scoot over there. Yep.
Yeah. So they're going to come back over the hill.
4 inches.
4 inches, so they can't see me.
And yep.
And I'm now on that objective, so you've got to come and get me off it. Now in here,
Yes, I saw my guy.
I can assault in 1 or 2.
2. So you can run in here.
2 coming in, assault, yeah?
So defensive fire, you can just get 1 dice because of the pin. No, hit him twice on 3s. That'll do it. Right, and that'll break the formation anyway. Eh?
No, that
Is it?
definitely-
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
definitely toast.
Right.
That's the,
Right, folks, there we go. That's it. It's going to be a win by courtesy of a formation break, though I don't think the Soviets would have done much to stop that getting taken. So guys, what did you make of that? In terms of your lists, as well as terms of game, it might have been a bit too much of a madhouse to make anything of it.
I liked my list. I thought my list was well. I didn't probably know what to do with these guys too well because they were just too far away to actually...
Sticking them directly behind it would have been
better,
a defensive thing to do with them, considering how poor the line of sight was.
Yeah, there's no line of sight in this table. It was so busy. Yeah, so that's... I think my enemies were right, but I put those in the wrong place, I think, because they had very... They did kill you at the end, but didn't do it. I do like these just as machine guns because they did a bit of damage when you came up to me.
I actually think your 88 saved the day because they killed off these at the to stop that last assault.
Yeah, once you were in the assault, I could then start hitting you, but you know, for stopping, you know, for defensive fire, nothing. But I did like it, and I think the Hummels done their job because when they hit something.
Well, it was unfortunate. If those mortars had stayed in the game, they could have dealt with those 88s.
That was really my. Maybe it was just a wee bit open with them having them from there, but that was I was pretty guaranteeing the fact that you might have something on that hill. And I would want to shift it off, and so losing them so quickly, I probably could have been more conservative with or reserved with my men with that side, but I just wanted to give it a bash and see how it goes.
Stick your neck out and get cut off.
I felt I had very few men, and I think I was probably overdoing it with 3 templates, with the plane, the SU-76s, and the motors. I think in hindsight, although the planes did take out your Hummels, they didn't do much else beyond that, but I guess they took out the same points worth as they cost. But the SU-76s were quite fun because they could take out your Panzer IVs, plus they could fire artillery if needed. So
Anti-Tank 9 against front armour 6 can do a bit of damage.
Kind of like Sextons or something.
That's it, yeah.
I think the only thing I was maybe lacking was any Panzerfaust because I didn't want. I thought my infantry, if they got tanks on top of them, something's gone wrong and something went wrong, obviously. So could I maybe take 4 Panzer IVs and give some
I would
Panzerfaust?
definitely look to be giving Panzerfaust to infantry when you can.
But are 4 Panzer IVs survivable? I mean, those lasted longer than I thought they would.
4 aggressive Panzer IVs are going to get the backside kicked, but...
Or I could put 4 Stugs in.
Probably, I'm not so sure. Stugs are no good at assaulting. But doing something to give your infantry Faust make a big difference because you not only is it good in defence, you can be aggressive with them as well.
I'll take your heavy machine guns out because
you've
already got MG teams here.
Yeah, they're pretty useless actually, yeah.
Maybe if you had rifle teams, I would include the heavy machine guns.
The idea was because they were going to hold an objective because I was expecting loads of infantry coming my way, but yeah, I could maybe free up that and put some Panzerfaust in these then maybe.
So what about the Soviets launch? You've had 2 games with them, the new guys.
I think I don't know. I'm just quite inexperienced with Russians, but I think when you go for T34s, you have to have lots of them, and having them with because at 18 points, and I didn't really use any of their heroic skill rating, so I think I may try the old faithful of just going green and getting a lot.
Well, you can maybe take that as your support formation to a better quality infantry.
It's really difficult without any smoke.
Yeah.
I did quite like the first game with the infantry. I thought they were quite strong defending, but I preferred the attack. So I think it is back to the drawing board. But it was a good just to throw things forward and see what. I nearly perhaps won that.
Yeah, very, very close.
And I think those 88s were my annoyance, and I always debate whether or not guns of 2 are really a good idea or not. But on this occasion, it was definitely a good idea. So
let's keep the HQ next time, just in case you need to make any checks. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, folks, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that game. It was a bit nuts. You know, it was definitely both guys going for it at each objective. Not much left alive on either side, to be honest. The only reason is heavy machine guns are alive is because Brian completely forgot about them. So hopefully you all enjoyed the game, and as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to the subscribers and to all you people who drop in from time to time to watch the channel. If you do subscribe, it helps us build the community on YouTube, and let more people who enjoy the game follow the game in the community. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you. Cheers.